What's up, YouTubers? Don't see anybody joined yet, but I thought I would try a live video for the first time. As soon as someone joins, I would love to answer any questions, talk about the whole statue community. And, I'm basically here, just got home from work, from the gym, just had dinner, and now I'm just sitting in my statue room, looking at it basically, enjoying it. So I just thought I'd try this whole live function to see if, people liked it or not. Wanted to maybe give some thoughts on the statue companies out there and some of the future products I'm looking for. Looks like a few people just joined. Welcome. This is my first live video here in the statue cave. I just wanted to give some thoughts on some of the newer products that are coming out. Sideshow does have their weekly videos every Wednesday, and I do watch them, and they said they have a secret surprise tomorrow, so I'm really hoping that's going to be Thanos on Throne, because they did tease that last week, and I think that'd just be super cool. I'm really stoked for the Thanos on Throne. They recently showed off the Deathstroke, which, looked pretty cool, but, compared to the Prime one, it's not even half as cool. So I'm going to wait on that and see, how the production looks and if there's any other Deathstrokes out there. So, if any of you have any questions regarding the collection or any companies out there, I'd be glad to answer anything for you. So you can just simply type in the chat and we can, answer any questions you may have. I do got a pretty big statue coming here. Hopefully, if not the end of this week, then next week. And that bad boy is going to go right there. So I'm going to get one of those shelves right there and put it. This thing is about 32 inches tall and apparently weighs almost 100 pounds. So super excited for that one. I am going to be going to WonderCon here in a few weeks. So I'm really excited for that. Pop Culture Shock will be there. And, I'm a huge fan of their statues, not the company itself. I feel like the company has terrible communication. And what's up, UNC? What's up, Jacob? But yeah, Pop Culture Shock really just needs to fix their customer service and delays, on their website. So many issues. But, this, as you can see, is the Transformer collection. These are, in my opinion, some of my most detailed statues. Now, especially, like Grimlock, the detail is just really phenomenal in this. Now, here's the room. I'm going to go to IKEA this weekend and get another shelf in here. I got to make space for newer statues. So, hopefully this week, or this month, I can add Falcon right here, right in front of the shield. That's a pretty massive statue, 30 inches wide, 29 inches tall. So according to Sideshow, it should be shipping here within a month. Again, anyone that's joined, if you have any questions regarding me, the collection, or the community or companies, just, type in the chat. Love to answer it. Regarding most companies, in my opinion, Prime One is the company right now to beat. They have the best products out there, the highest quality. They ship in a reasonable time frame, and then next to them would have to be Sideshow. Sideshow just has such a broad range of, lines and products that they produce. It's, crazy, like how many products they come out with, and they are, hands down the number one. It's just Prime One has just been releasing so many beastly statues lately. Like the Transformer line, the Turtles, they're just so good. Now they got the Predator license and Alien. Totally looking forward to that, 'cause I'd love to increase my Predator and Alien collection. 'Cause for right now, I just got a few Alien and Predator statues, like right there. Some of the Alien statues, this beastly Predator, as you can see, is massive. The biggest piece I own. 35 inches tall, weighs over 100 pounds. So super excited to see, what Prime One has to offer for the Predator and Alien license. It is going to be 1/3 scale. So I'd love to add another 1/3 for my holy grail here, Wolf. which is my favorite statue, by the way. Wolf Predator, in my opinion, is the best statue out there. The detail, the pose is just unreal. Yeah, alien ones, can't wait for a 1/3 alien to go with Wolf. That would be so epic to just, get an alien statue right here by him. But Wolf really is the best out there for now. But let's see what Prime 1 can come out with, though. If they can come out with something, phenomenal, I'll definitely jump in on any Alien and Predator 1/3s that are just epic. The Prime 1 Green Lantern. I think it's the best Green Lantern I've seen out there. I really like what Prime 1's doing with their Marvel line. They have really good bases. The detail's phenomenal. The 1/4 is mostly from the 52 series, I believe. I'm not a huge comic book reader. I've never read comics. I more or less just know what I see from, movies, TV shows. So Green Lantern, I think of Ryan Reynolds. But I really like that statue for sure. It's awesome. And if you're a Green Lantern fan, that's the one to get. It's better than Sideshow. The one thing with Prime 1 is all their statues are so big. Like the new Venom, which I did pre-order, by the way, is just absolutely massive. It's 32 inches tall. It's crazy. You bought your first Defeng Sheng Broly statue. So Defeng Sheng, technically, everything he creates is unlicensed. It's not really, authentic per se. He does create his own statues, but he also recreates other people's statues. I'm not a huge fan of his statues because generally the quality is not as good as VKH or, Exceed. I do have a lot of people always ask me about my DBZ collection, so I'm going to go over into that room actually. I do have to actually cross over here. It's all across the hallway. Show you guys the DBZ collection. A lot of people always ask me where I get these DBZ statues. This massive DBZ collection I got here. And there really is no website to go to. You can find some of these on eBay. However, they're going to be overpriced. That's flipper prices. So if you want to get, for example, some of these cool statues, you really just need to join my Facebook group, DBZ Resin Collectors. And all the creators of these statues are in my group. They broadcast the statues and then they just sell through PayPal, which is safe. So, the VKH owner, MRC, Exceed, they're all members of my group. So join DBZ Resin Collectors and you can get all the great DBZ news. This is the Goku Dragon Fist, which is the best DBZ statue out there and my favorite statue in this room actually. Previously, it was Kratos over here, the custom, but Goku on Dragon actually did take over that spot now. A lot of good DBZ stuff in the works, so, it's really exciting time to be a Dragon Ball Z collector. With Tsume actually has an event tomorrow. They are going to be announcing the next 1/6 line, which is Goku holding Nappa. So their first statue, as you can see right here, is the Piccolo one, which is really nice. Really good detail, great start to the line. But they got the Goku vs. Nappa being announced tomorrow and pre-ordered tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to jump on that. Which DBZ ones sell the most? They all sell, the three major creators, they all sell out relatively fast because they're low edition size. I am watching Dragon Ball Super. I don't plan to collect any statues, but I am watching it. The new Prime 1 Flash, I think, is phenomenal. I really like how he's, the way they did the base, the running on it, depending on price. I really want to collect, obviously, movie statues, not comic. But I do love Flash, especially because I watched the CW Flash, and so I'd love to get a Flash statue. So I think that one's really good. And there's not too many Flash options out there, and I doubt Sideshow can match that. That one's really nice. Still waiting on the MK 1/3 ninjas. I called PCS, and they told me it's probably going to be another month before we get it. My favorite DBZ character, hands down, Vegeta. Vegeta is the coolest and, the main reason I love, Dragon Ball Z. He is so cool. I love his cocky, prideful attitude, how he's just so tough. He's super cool for sure. Yeah, Vegeta, then I'd say Goku, and then Trunks, and then Gohan. I like Gohan though only when he's Super Saiyan 2 and then Mystic. Outside of that, he's a little pussy. And I don't like how they made him in Super with the glasses and nerdy. They literally ruined a perfectly good character doing that. Yeah, I'm really excited for these 1/3 ninjas. It's driving me crazy this wait. PCS said, it's going to be another few weeks, even though I paid for it like 2 weeks ago. It's absurd they take, sometimes over a month to ship a statue, especially when I'm used to Sideshow shipping same day paid or day next, which is how it should be. I understand they're opening up every box and QCing them, but they need to quicken that process. A month is just way too long. Still got lots of space in this room, though, for lots of statues. I don't know how many of you, like Zelda, but I am playing Breath of Wild right now. Did you like the Chronicle Collectibles King Conan statue? I wasn't a fan of that one. I like the PCS Conan statue a lot better. The Chronicle... The only statues I really like from Chronicle is the Jurassic Park stuff. Their endoskeleton was terrible. The QC was really bad. It looked very plasticky and cheap. But their Jurassic Park stuff is awesome. I actually pre-ordered the 1/5 female bust. Nice, you're playing... Yeah, Zelda Breath of Wild's freaking awesome. I'm playing over in my living room on my 75-inch 4K. I'm about 40 hours in, and I love that game. It's super fun. I'm also playing Horizon Zero Dawn and Halo Wars 2 and Resident Evil 7 on the PlayStation Virtual Reality, which I do have right here. I got my VR, just keeping the box to not get any muck in it or whatever. Gotta keep that dust free. So I wanted to show you guys where I keep some of my extra statue parts as well. Because I don't like keeping the statue parts in the box, especially since my boxes are in my garage. It's too hot. So I actually have this extra bedroom here where I keep like a freezer, sort of like a mini gym room. And I got a shelf right here with all these parts. Boom. So I got them on top of foam and bubble wrap. Basically just got all the extra parts. The DBZ Resin Collectors Facebook products, are they authentic? Technically, all my DBZ products besides Tsume are, unlicensed. They, the creators don't have the license to make it, but they're authentic. I did not order Prime 1 Harley Arkham Knight. I ordered the movie Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, actually. I was a huge fan of that movie. I love Margot Robbie. In my opinion, she's number 3 most attractive in Hollywood. So, Hot Toys, I do have Loki Hot Toy and Batman 1/4. So, just 2 Hot Toys. And I actually have the Kung Lao World Box, which is, like a similar, articulated toy that's high quality. I like Hot Toys and they're very detailed, but I don't like articulation. I don't like messing with, figures. I just want to have a statue with, potential switch out parts. And Hot Toys are just too small. I don't like 12-inch statues unless it's a DBZ diorama. I like 1/4 scale, 1/3, half scale. I do have Prime 1 Joker from The Dark Knight on pre-order. As well as I'm thinking about getting Wonder Woman. I need to see production though, because sometimes when I see her, I don't think it looks like Gal Gadot, so I'm just waiting for production pictures. If it looks good, I'll probably consider getting that one. Yeah, in regard to DBZ, there should be 2 DBZ statues shipping out here soon. Next one will be the VKH Goku vs. Piccolo. It's where basically Kid Goku's doing like the dragon fist through Piccolo, King Piccolo killing him. It's a really cool statue. It's supposed to be shipping, I believe, this week. And then early April, the next Exceed is coming out. My top 5 favorite DBZ. So I'll categorize that by 1/6 because hands down the best is Goku on Dragon, by Exceed. But 1/6 scale, number 1, Goku vs. Boo by VKH. Number 2, Goku vs. Vegeta Number 3 is probably VKH Goku vs. Vegeta version 2. Number 4, Goku Kamehameha versus Vegeta Gallic Gun. And then number 5 has to be Saiyans. That's my top 5 DBZ for sure. 1-6. I mean, they're all so good, but those 5 really stand out as some of the best and most memorable scenes. Prime 1 G.I. Joe. I actually do have Snake Eyes on pre-orders, and I do plan to get the frickin' white ninja. I can't remember his name. Snake Eyes and the other one. I got on pre-order for Dragon Ball Z. Obviously the VKH Goku versus Piccolo, UC Studio 1/4 Vegeta versus Ozaru Gohan. So that one will go in the 1/4 section. Yeah, Storm Shadow, that's who it freaking is. I like the movies, and those statues are really cool. So I'm getting Storm Shadow. He's supposed to go on pre-order right here within this month. So yeah, I'll get him. And then I got the Exceed Goku vs. Boo on pre-order. And I'll be pre-ordering the Tsume one tomorrow. What other anime statues are popular other than DBZ? I mean, I really only watch Dragon Ball Z. I've seen Attack on Titan. And that's apparently really popular. And that was a pretty cool series. I watched season 1. I mean, there only is one season. But that was actually really cool for one season. I mean, I know like One Piece, Naruto. Those are very popular in Japan. But for me, I really just, it's all DBZ. I watched it as a kid and I love it. I still watch it as an adult. I'm watching Dragon Ball Super. And eventually when I conclude and finish my collection, I'll watch Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z again. The Witcher game. I actually have not played Witcher. Although I've heard it's really good, like Witcher 3. I do want to go play it. Yeah, Tsume's making Goku vs. Nappa and they're revealing it tomorrow. I really do want to play Witcher. I'm so swamped right now with video games. I got Horizon Zero Dawn, Zelda, so many games I need to play. And I only get about 4 hours to play. What's your favorite DBZ DB Super character? Vegeta and Goku. Vegeta number 1, Goku number 2. And I own like over 20 different statues of each of them. So they're definitely the best. Goku is by far the coolest, though, in Super Saiyan 3 form. He's just so epic. Pretty soon, I will be shipping that bad boy off. I did sell him. I got someone on a payment plan right now. It's just, Exceed is all I need. I don't need the other one, so I'm selling it to fund other statues. Yeah, just getting rid of that one. Let's go back in the movie room. Overall, I do like my movie statues better than Dragon Ball Z and Mortal Kombat. They're higher quality. You know what I do for dusting? I actually have over in that room one of those like machines that sucks out dust. And so I put that in the room for about 24 hours once a week in each of these rooms to help suck out dust. But other than that, I really don't do too much dusting because I don't really see it. It's like, you look at this Spider-Man, I've had it forever, and I can't see dust anywhere. So I don't do too much dusting. I just put an air purifier in the room for 24 hours, and that's it. I make sure, on my furnace, I swap out the, whatever you call it. Most expensive statue, Wolf Predator. So this bad boy normally runs you about $4,000 on eBay, but I got it for $2,500, and that is the max I'll ever pay for a statue. $2,500, that's it, nothing more. Over that, too expensive for a hobby. And then outside that, these bad boys are the most expensive. Optimus is $2,000, so he's the second most expensive. Megatron normally costs $2,000, but I got him for about $300. Got a super good deal, so he didn't cost me that much at all. Yeah, Transformers is so good. I'm really excited for the new movie. Yeah, I wouldn't use a spray can on statues. If anything, just use, one of those, like a really soft cloth or, a dust mite thing. Here's the Man of Steel next to Batman. I really hope they make another Man of Steel because, this one, it's not a horrible statue because the base and costume is good, but, just the paint job and the sculpt on the face could really be improved. Especially when you consider it to other ones. How much do I estimate my entire collection is worth? Too much. I don't know the exact amount, but, maybe over 80,000. I've invested quite a bit into the collection. I have a lot of statues, and, nice thing with statues is they do hold their value very well. For the most part, you're not going to lose money on a lot of it. You're going to, get your money back or make a small profit, sometimes a big profit on some statues. So, I have, I have some side businesses I do to help fund this online arbitrage business. I do personal training, and I get a little bit of money from the paycheck the wife gives me to fund my statues. And I've switched jobs twice in the last few years. Talking about Transformers, the upcoming Shockwave looks phenomenal. He does look phenomenal. That statue's freaking unreal. Oh my gosh, Prime 1 Shockwave looks phenomenal, but here's the thing. We all know it's going to cost $3,000. If Optimus, who is way smaller, cost $2,300 brand new when they first debuted it, and now here we are 2 years later, prices of statues have gone up, and he's twice the girth, he's going to cost $3,000 minimum. And I refuse to pay $3,000 for it. Plus, I have other means that you guys will see in upcoming weeks that you'll see why I'm going to be passing on Prime 1 Shockwave. Here, as you can see, if you can see in that poster, is the lockdown. He actually started shipping in China. So hopefully he'll ship here in the States in the next coming months, and he'll go right here for part of my Transformer 4 line. Super excited for lockdown. I saw a picture of him on Facebook. He looked awesome. If any of you guys are on Facebook, which probably most of you are, the best Facebook group out there that I think for statues is just Statue Collectors United. Berserk Guts, I did not. And Foe, you are correct. Yeah, I don't even know what Berserk really is. I think the statue's very cool. Deadpool 2 looks, I can't frickin' wait. Mortal Kombat, I've only skipped the 1/3 girls. I didn't get Katana or Melina, but I did get Goro. Goro looks phenomenal. Yeah, Foe, I got a really good deal on that one, so couldn't pass it up. It's shipped, UPS expedited, so hopefully I should have it by the end of the week or early next week. And I will be doing a full video review and unboxing of that beast incarnate. So I gotta go to IKEA here shortly to get a shelf for that one, because he's not gonna take lockdown space right there, so he'll have his own space right there. So when I sit down on my chair, I can watch it. You helped make that statue? Really? Frick. Yeah, it's a beast for sure. I do like the Prime 1 base better, but that statue itself looks the same. Logan, I love Logan. That's a 10 out of 10 movie for me. I loved the epic violence, the story, the emotion. It's really, really good movie. There are a few custom statues out there. One in particular I am watching. Comes with a Logan sculpt and a regular younger Wolverine sculpt head. It's a custom, I believe. The guy's out of Singapore, somewhere in Asia. But from what I can see, it looks pretty good. Normally, I'm not a fan of customs, but unfortunately, there's not any licensed movie Wolverine statues. It pisses me off. I really want one. And I sold my old Wolverine statue. It just wasn't good enough for me. And I don't like having a statue that just is not good just because I want that character. Wolverine is such a cool character. And I will have one in my collection one day, but I want Hugh Jackman. Yes, it is my first live stream. I thought about doing it. God of War, the God of War statues are in my other room. I got the busts and 3 Kratos statues. Best God of War statue, hands down, is the custom Kratos by Aaron Perez. If you are looking for a good Kratos deal, if you actually go to the Sony store, you can get the 1/3 Kratos for $300 shipped. Really? Yeah, they should have gone like Prime 1 base. I mean, it's so big, it's going to be really hard to display that, but that base is really just honestly better. Yeah, that 1/3 Kratos, really good deal. So definitely, if you have $300 and want a Kratos, that's the best option. One Piece. You know, I did watch a few episodes of One Piece because some of my Asian buddies said it's so good, but it's hard for me to get into something. I'm just so limited on time. Yeah, Kratos on Throne, it really is an insane statue. It's huge. Such a good value for $500. It's 29 inches tall. It's a really good statue. Here's the Lord of the Rings. Gotta love the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, One Piece statues are pretty cool. I actually did pre-order, I don't know if it's One Piece, but I got to Sume statue. A buddy of mine told me to order it, so I pre-ordered it. Did any of y'all watch King Kong over the weekend? I actually went and saw that. That was really cool, and here's my collection from that. Yeah, that's understandable. I actually got the Matrix Studio Warcraft on pre-order as well. I really like the Warcraft statue, so I got that bad boy on pre-order. Yeah, here's the King Kong. I really liked the new King Kong movie. It was great. My favorite custom statue, definitely the Kratos. The custom Kratos is just really flipping good by Aaron Perez. Let's go show you that again. Here's my Ip Man right here. Some MK posters. Oh, that's the hallway. Yeah, the King Kong vs. V-Rex is an awesome statue. All right, so let's show off these God of War statues since some people are asking. Here is Kratos on Throne. Horror movie figures? Yes, actually. Boom, Jason Voorhees. And not only do I have Jason, I do have the old Freddy right here. I really like that Freddy. So this is my favorite custom statue. The thing is, this statue is much better in person than in, like in pictures or video. It really is a phenomenal sculpt and paint job. The presence, it's a really good statue. It's like, I can't express enough words how much I like this statue right here. It's so good. Pictures do not do it justice. You really have to see it in person to truly understand how good it is. I actually do have Leatherface as well on pre-order to go with Jason. Yeah, the Halloween. There is a Halloween statue made by HCG, Hollywood Collectibles Group. But their statues aren't that very good. But they did make one. 1/4 scale. It's cheap. Yeah, the other Kratos God of War statues I have is the bust. And then the 1/4. I did have the 1/3, but I sold it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle older ones. I only have the newer movies. That's it. The new Prime one. I mean, they made a movie too, but I didn't get that. Oh yeah, you talking about this Scorpion? Yeah, I decided to keep these two. They're so rare and hard to find, I decided to keep it. Oh, 3A's making a 1/6. Yeah, I really don't want to do 1/6 unless it's DBZ. This is one of my favorite shelves, actually. My MK9 shelf. I was a really big fan of MK9. So I love this MK statues. Really flipping cool. I actually want to switch out Scorpion's head. I got some statue parts right in here. I've been meaning to switch out Scorpion's head. I like to switch out statue parts every little while. You know, like here's the Jason head. That thing is so creepy looking. I mean, look at that. It's unreal. There was a debate on Facebook about, you know, the new Ghost Rider, if it should have been custom resin. No, it's actually a Trunks head in there. It's all Trunks. Yeah, on Facebook there was a debate about if statues that are fire should be clear resin or not, because Ghost Rider is not clear resin. In my opinion, it should be. I mean, here's the Scorpion. When light is flashed, it looks like it's on fire. And I love that look. If they didn't make this, you know, see-through resin, I don't think it'd look near as good. So I'm going to set the phone down here for a sec while I go ahead and switch this head out. Yes, I did pre-order the UC Studio Vegeta. I'll show you my Zelda collection here in a second. I want to show you guys how the light up looks on this Scorpion real quickly. Yeah, clear resin is the way to go. And Ghost Rider, I think, would have been better if they did clear resin with a light up. So go ahead and let's check this out. Boom. The company I mostly buy for, I would say, is Sideshow. So you look at that, it just looks super cool when the light hits it. I love it. It looks super cool. You know, and all my light up features I use, like, I put light up right here, and then I just have these buttons I press. You know, I don't really have a dust problem. My house isn't too dusty. It's a brand new home, and, you know, so it has just like the newer technology. So here is the Zelda collection. I used to have more, but I sold a lot of them. But here's Ganondorf, Princess Zelda, of course the best Zelda piece, Link on Epona. Yeah, Sideshow sometimes has those QC issues, although recently a lot of their statues have been really good. You know, like the Joker 1/4 scale I got looks just like the prototype. The last few statues I got, Red Sonja, Joker, Batman, have all been really good. For Zelda, I mean, it's one of my favorite video games, and I used to have more, but I sold off a few of them. I sold the Wolf Link and Zant to pay for Wolf Predator. You know, those two for Wolf I think was a good deal. I get these shelves at IKEA. This big white one is called a PAX. It's a 29-inch PAX. There's 3 different versions. And this is a Besta, and this is a Stuva. And the glass is called a Detolf. These are about 65 inches tall, 15 inches wide. The Bestas vary. There's different sizes. I did recently just get this poster. My idea is to have one side Goku, one side Vegeta for 1/4 scale. So the UC Studio Vegeta is going to go right there, and underneath I'll put Trunks. And I hear UC Studio may have a future 1/4 Goku in the works with multiple switch out parts, and so I'm looking very much forward to that. And I'd love to get that. And hopefully Exceed will make a 1/4 Goku. The lights with the shelves, you mean? I had to install lights in all my shelving. None of them came with light up features. I installed it into the Detolfs. It's a little harder to install into the Detolfs. You know, there's so many cables, but whatever. I like it when it's lit up. It looks super sick. Let me show you. It's 2 buttons for this one. Boom. I just think that looks cool. Got that light up going. What is the name of the display case where you put the Mortal Kombat female statues? So this is a Besta as well, but it's a TV stand. And I took out the middle shelf, so it's this exact same thing, missing the middle shelf. Yeah, I buy separate light. Do I have a Kohan Cell statue? Do you mean Gohan Cell? And if that's the case, yes. Right there. Whoa. Lost connection there. Looks like I lost everybody. Looks like I lost connection there. I was walking too far from the router. Here's the living room. Got my couch, TV. Gonna play some Zelda here in a minute on the Wii. I wanted to answer any last questions regarding the collection, statues out there. Really hoping that Thanos on Throne will be revealed tomorrow by Sideshow. And then the new G.I. Joe Storm Shadow by Prime 1, pre-order this month. Prime 1 Shockwave, curious to see pricing. Still got a lot of work to do in this room. I'm limited on how many statues I can put here just because of the wife. She doesn't want too many statues in here, but I will get Dark Knight Joker half scale right there. For those who just joined, I lost connection. That's why it went down temporarily. Here's my only half scale statue. Endoskeleton, half scale. With light up feature. Boom. Super sick. Did any of you have any questions or things you want me to talk about? This is my first time going live. Do you like this feature? I've never really done this before. I just saw it when I logged into YouTube, so I thought I'd try it. The two beasts. Sounds like it's raining outside. Grimlock. Optimus. So if nobody has any more questions, then I'll just conclude this video. My cat Melina just walked in. If you guys want to have more videos like this, let me know and I can host, more live videos. Maybe even bring in some other collectors and have like a collector's chat. I know a lot of people do those collector chats out there like Rad Titan and others. So I can definitely do that. But I'm going to go play some Zelda and play with my kitty cat here, Melina. Melina, say hi, you're on YouTube. Alright, well that's it. Leave a comment below if you want me to continue doing these live videos. And I'll see you guys next time.